Don't forget to share the love by subscribing to my channel and contribute with a comment too.
So welcome to today's yoga Vinyasa class. If you can today, see if you can connect your movement with your breath as much as possible. So just remind yourself when you get into your head, breathing and moving. So you're coming into moving meditation, we can call it, as much as possible. And as I usually say, most important thing, have fun, do what you can, listen to your body. On your back, options, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides, palm facing up. And if that's not comfortable, soles of the feet maybe a little wider than your hips and place your knees together. Just feel something that is comfortable for you here. And take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Start to relax, breathing in and out through your nose. So the breathing in and out through your nose we do mostly throughout the practice. Feel your body getting heavier, muscles relaxed. And then start following your breath. Follow the beginning of the breath, the middle, and the top. And the same with the exhale. Beginning, middle, end. And every time your mind starts wandering, you're thinking about something else, just gently acknowledge it and bring it back to your breath. Start deepening, lengthening your breath more. So for each inhale, belly expands. Move the breath through the rib cage, chest. And when you exhale, actively draw the navel into the spine, letting the air out from the bottom up. Same way. So inhale, expand. And exhale, draw in. Just 2 more breaths here. Breath is so important. And a lot of us don't breathe all the way down to your belly. And we're not even aware of it. And slowly open your eyes. Hug your knees in. Wrap your hands around them. And even come up with your forehead towards your knees. Take a few breaths there. And then shoulder, head down on the floor. Extend your right leg, left knee in. So see if you can hover that right leg. And if not, place it on the floor. And then switch. Grab a hold of the other knee. Move back and forth here, extending one leg and bending the other knee. Breathing in and out all the time through your nose. And next time your right leg is extended, just pause here. And switch. Both knees in, hands behind your knees, roll on your spine a few times up and down. And come all the way up to seated, cross-legged. Take your arms and interlace your fingers behind your back. Elbows out, doing a cat-cow variation here. So looking up, arching your back, and exhale, round your back, elbows towards each other. Inhale, look up, exhale, round. So move back and forth, Maybe adding an ujjayi breath, restricting the back of your throat. Sound like the ocean. If you feel stressed, a lot of thoughts going on, keep this breath. You can do this outside the yoga mat too. And let go of your fingers behind your neck, hands in front of you. Walk your hands forward, fold forward, fingertips on the floor. Relax your head. So you may feel this in your hip area. And feeling your breath here, folding forward. Maybe a little more restricted. Walk your hands back and switch your legs. Inhale and exhale, walk forward again with your hands, relax your head. And come up on all fours. Knees hip width apart. And shoulders above your wrists. Doing another moving meditation here. So tuck your toes. Inhale to cat pose. So round your back, tuck your chin. And then exhale to down dog. This is the first down dog of the day. You may want to start having one heel on the floor, bending the other knee, and then go to the other side. Hips can sway from side to side. From here, come to plank pose. Inhale here. Engage your core. A few breaths here. And exhale, knees on the floor. So we're putting all of these poses together and see if we can move one breath at a time. Inhale, cat. Exhale, down dog. Don't worry if your heels are not on the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees on the floor. Inhale, cat. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees on the floor. Do one more on your own, in your own pace. And when you're done, come to down dog. Pause here. So forming a V with your body. So from your hips to your wrists, straight spine. Pressing all fingers into the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Engage your core. Move your hands just a little closer to your body. Then take your right hand on the outside of the left ankle, calf, wherever you reach. And twist to the left side. And switch. Left hand on the outside of your right leg. And both hands to the floor, up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and walk to the front of the mat. Bend your knees and slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, reach your arms up, and hands in front of your heart center. Starting the Vinyasa series. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips, fold in half. Again, if your knees need to bend, do so. Inhale, look forward, hips back. So torso is parallel to the floor, hands on your shins or fingertips on the floor. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Relax your head. Bend your knees, walk or jump to plank. Going through the first vinyasa. So some of you may want to have your knees on the floor here. I'll show with knees on the floor the first time. Bending your elbows, so you're hugging your rib cage, you're not displaying out. And don't come any further down than this. Shoulders, elbows are aligned. Then press forward and straighten your arms. Tops of the feet off the floor. Widen your collarbones. Heart forward, look forward. From here, use your core and press up to down dog. So come over your toes here. Is your jaw relaxed in this pose? Are you breathing? Bending your right knee, come forward and step your right foot on the inside of the right hand. Left heel to the floor, about 45-degree with the back foot. So warrior one, hip square to the front, arms reach up. Breathe here. Hands to the floor. Plank, going through vinyasa again. I'll do it one time more with knees on the floor. Halfway down, press forward and up. Up dog. To down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bending your left knee, come forward. Step the left foot inside the left hand. Rotate the back heel. The front knee is exactly over the ankle here. Or maybe not as, if you can't go that deep, just come back a little with the knee. Hands to the floor. Plank. Go through vinyasa. So push up. Up dog. Down dog. Up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk to the front or jump to the front. Look up, or forward I should say, not up, and fold in half. Inhale, reach out and up. Hands in front of your heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, walk back to plank or jump. Go through vinyasa. May get warm today, that's always good. And down dog. Doing what we did last time and adding on. Bending your right knee, come forward, coming up to warrior one. Exhale, spinal twist to the right side. You can place your left hand on the outside of your right thigh and the other hand on the outside of the other leg and look back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Hands to the floor. And vinyasa. And if it's too much to do the vinyasa, you can come down on the floor too and do a cobra. Or just skip it and go to down dog right away. Let's do left side. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Exhale, twist, left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up, hands to the floor, plank. Vinyasa. Down dog. 4 breaths in down dog. So press your hands into the floor. Engage your core, looking between your feet. Bend your knees if you need to. Up on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk forward or jump. Halfway up again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach out and up. Hands in front of your heart center. Chair pose. So feet together. Imagine you have a chair behind you. So you just sit down. You can even have your fingers touch the floor and then reach up. So weight is towards your heels. Reach up, up. Fold in half. Uttanasana. Look forward, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Walk or step to plank. Go through Vinyasa. We all meet in down dog. Doing what we did before, but adding on again. Inhale and exhale. Step to warrior one. Right foot forward, back heel on the floor. Exhale, spinal twist to the right side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale up. This time, left heel off the floor, coming to high lunge. So square your hips to the front, hands to the floor, and send your right leg behind you to three-legged dog. From here, bending your right knee, come forward, knee in to chest, turn to the left side. Reach with your left arm up, extend diagonal your right leg. So you may want to have your toes off the floor or foot on the floor, whatever works for you here. Take one more breath there. One more breath. And then plank, down dog. 2 breaths down dog. And then inhale, exhale, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, twist left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up. Hands to the floor. And take the left leg back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee into chest. Diagonal twist, so open up to the right side. Place the foot on the floor if you need to. Requires a lot of core muscles here. And come back. Come to down dog. Let's see if we can do that one more time, putting all those pieces together, doing one breath for each pose, more or less at least. So inhale, exhale, bend your right knee, come forward, step your right foot forward, high lunge, back heel on the floor. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up, hands to the floor. Send your right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee in. Inhale, diagonal. Exhale, knee in. And come to down dog. Next side. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee, come forward. Step it through. Warrior one. Exhale, twist, left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale up, back heel off the floor. Send the left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in, diagonal, reach up with your right arm. Come in again, and down dog. Stay here for 4 breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Walk or jump to the front. Come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Hands in front of your heart center. Feet together, sit down in that chair again. Weight to the heels. Where's your breath in this pose? Just observe. As always, we go mindfully through the practice, observing without judging. And then take your hands behind you, fingers wraps around each other, shoulder blades together. See if you can fold here as much as possible. Try to get your torso as close as you can on your thighs. Relax your head. Reach your arms up. Working your shoulders. See if your breath is still smooth. If it's not, adjust the pose. See what your body needs. Let go of your fingers, hands on the floor. And steps your feet are about, not hip width, not that wide, but somewhere, I don't know, a foot, half a foot in between each other. Bend your knees. Take your hands behind you. And then see if you can cross them. I'll show you from the back first. So you're crossing and grab a hold of the front of your ankles here. From here, straighten your legs as much as you can. Don't worry if your knees are a little bent the whole time. Just take it as far as you can when you still are breathing smoothly, and relax your head. Nice stretch for the back of your legs here. And slowly bend your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale and exhale. Let's take a short pause before we continue. Maybe palms over your heart. Close your eyes. Just connect with your breath here. See where your thoughts are. Be kind to yourself and know that you are doing the best you can. Doesn't matter if you can do the pose perfectly. If you find your edge of the pose, it is perfect. And open your eyes. Good work. Let's continue. Some balancing. Front of your mat. I'll show this from the front. Arms out. Bend your right knee. Find something in front of you that doesn't move so you can focus on, engage your core muscles. And then take your right knee up. Flex the right foot here. Check your breath again. See if you can extend. Straighten your right leg and flex the foot. I know it's not easy. Do what you can. If you fall out of the pose, that's totally fine. Bend your knee again and take your hands, hold the knee. Breathing, breathing. If you need to take a rest, do that. And then take your left hand to the left hip. See if you can open up that right knee to the side. Focus. Where does your thought go now, or your thoughts maybe, if this is hard for you. Come forward and change. Left hand on the knee and right arm back. If you want to take this further, turn your head to the right and look back. Your right hand a little bit more challenging. And then look forward again. Forward and take a big step back with your right foot. Opening to warrior two. So take your time, adjust the pose here. You may need to widen your feet. You want that 90-degree angle with the front knee bent, front heel adjust with the back arch, shoulders over your hips. Straighten your arms, look over your left hand here. So your arms, your muscles and your fingers, everything is engaged. And straighten both legs, come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Imagine someone is holding that left hand. Inhale and exhale, and then you come forward with your left hand over the left foot. Hips go back. And then place the left hand wherever it lands. You can even use, if you have a block or a book, behind the foot and place the hand on that. Other arm, reach up. Depending on how your neck feels, look down or up. So the objective is to stack your shoulders. So don't worry if you can't go really far down with your left hand. You can look like this. You want that shoulder opening first of all. One more inhale and exhale here. And then slowly come up, turn to the front. Adjust your feet again, high lunge, back leg is straight, feet hip width apart. Reach your arms up. On the ball of that right foot. From here, coming into Shiva squat. So we are lunging forward, crossing, the knees, and sit down. Take a big step back with your right foot again, high lunge. Come forward again, Shiva. You can even take your arms down if you want. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Shiva. Hold it, breathe a few times. Come back. Hands to the floor. Plank, and come all the way down on your belly. Feet about hip width apart. Look down, chin is tucked slightly. Interlace your fingers behind you, your shoulder blades together. Inhale, come up, locust pose, or variation of it. So legs off the floor, and arms press back, and breathe. One more inhale and exhale. And come down, tuck your toes, knees off the floor, plank, down dog. 4 breaths here. And if it's too much, come down to child pose or any other variation that feels good for you, just relax. Up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk or jump to the front again. Halfway up, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up and palms in front of your heart center. Coming into left side, I'll move to this side instead. Remember, arms out, shoulder blades together, engage your core, bend your left knee, flex your foot, breathe here. Balancing is not easy, so just be patient with yourself. Maybe straighten that left leg, flexing the foot. Breathe, I'm getting a cramp. Woo. 2 more breaths. And bend the knee again, both hands, hold the knee, standing tall. Right hand to the right hip, and open up that left knee to the side. Come to the front and switch the hands. So the right hand holds the lifted knee, left arm back. Continue, look forward, or if you want to challenge yourself, look over the left shoulder here. Look forward again. Let go of that knee and take a big step back with your left leg. Coming to warrior 2. Set it up. Remember, front heel aligned with the back arch. Strong warriors. Remember, yoga is all about non-violence. That means non-violence towards yourself and toward others. So when you do yoga, remind yourself of that, not trying to force yourself into a pose or have any pain. Always listen to that inner voice. Straighten the front leg, ready for Trikonasana. Inhale and exhale, come forward, hips back, and place that right hand wherever it lands. Other arm, maybe reach up, or just hold your hip here. Check your neck. If it doesn't hurt, you can look up. Two more breaths here. And then slowly come up, turn to the front, hips to the front, high lunge. Back heel off the floor, back leg is straight. And then maybe reach your arms up. Get ready for the Shiva squat. Inhale and exhale, come forward. You can take your arms down if you want, bending both knees, crossing the legs here. Take a moment, find your balance. And inhale, big step back again to high lunge. Exhale, forward and back. Last time. High lunge. Hands to the floor, plank. Come all the way down. Interlace your hands behind your back again, shoulder blades together, feet hip width apart. Inhale, come up, locust. Breathing the whole time. Creating really strong and flexible back muscles here. And come down, tuck your toes, knees off the floor, press to plank, down dog. 4 breaths. Check in, see how your breath is doing now. Is it deep, shallow? Is it longer compared to when you started the class? Just observe. Up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk or jump to the front, feet hip width apart, and slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, nose, and exhale, mouth. One more time, one cleansing breath more. That felt good. Coming down to a yoga squat. So feet about hip width apart, toes out to the sides, palms together, and sit down. I know it's not easy to get your heels on the floor for everyone. So option is, if your heels are not on the floor, take your mat, roll it, roll it, roll it all the way. The more you roll it, the higher the mat is going to be and the easier it's going to be. And then put your heels on top and then come here. If that's still not available, maybe sit on a bolster or sit on higher blocks. This is not a big block. Once you find your posture there, take your elbows on the inside of the knees, pressing out at the same time you press the knees in. So you want to create a long, nice spine. Pressing your palms together. And try and find stillness here. Follow your breath again. The more you do this pose, the easier it will become. As I've said many times, I call this my TV pose. When I was new to yoga, I always practiced this when I was watching TV. Two more breaths here. And come out. Let's go to child pose. Big toes together, knees to the sides. You can have your arms alongside you, arms facing up, or reach your arms forward. Anything that works for you. And see if you can connect your forehead to the floor maybe. Let's take a brief pause here. Inner focus again. Checking in with your breath. See where your mind is. Send yourself some love. Before we get too comfortable, let's continue. Core work. Who does not like core work? Strong core is good for so many things. Can help you if you have back pain, help you with posture. And the core is not so visible as the six-pack, but it's so much more important. Okay, let's get started. Forearm plank. So forearms on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers, knees on the floor, and walk your knees back. Tuck your toes and see if you can come up here. So really use your core. Press the forearms in, look down. So you're hollowing your belly area here, breathing. If it's too much, place your knees on the floor. But make sure your hips are not up. So you really want to be as a plank here. Think about something fun, something you enjoy. If this is hard, just concentrate on the breath. Two more breaths here. From here, you can place the knees on the floor, coming to the side plank. Forearm is on the floor here, turn to the right side. So if you can, feet on top of each other and flex your feet. Otherwise, one foot in front of the other if that doesn't work. So you really work your obliques here too. Breathing, smiling. Let's do 3 more breaths. I know you can do it. And gently come back, knees on the floor. We have one side left. I'll do it on this side so I don't so I can face you. So set up the pose again. My girls are doing this 10 minutes abs work almost every day, and I do it with them a lot of times. It's fun. It's hard, but you can really see the result if you do it regularly. It's stronger and stronger. Two more breaths. So again, if this is hard, just see where your mind takes you. Just observing. And come down. Good job. Knees hip width apart. Walk your hands forward. Extended puppy. And maybe forehead to the floor or towards the floor. Do you want your hips over your knees here? Just release. And slowly come up, walk your hands in a little bit. Let's do thread the needle. You want to walk your hands so they're under your shoulders. Take your left arm out and exhale, thread in between that arm and knee, and right shoulder comes on the floor. So you're pressing that left hand into the floor at the same time, just gently. And come back. Let's switch up and do left arm out to the side and exhale and turn to the right side. I love all these forward folds. So soothing and calming for your nervous system. And slowly come up, seated. Some more core work. I'm into core today, I think. So flesh out of your sitting bones, engage your core, hands under your knees, straight spine here. You don't want to round it here, so really work here to straighten, heart forward. Inhale and take your feet off the floor. So boat pose variation. You can sit here, hold your knees behind your knees. Have your chins parallel to the floor. Some of you may release under the knees and have your arms reaching forward. And others may even straighten the legs. Doesn't matter which pose you do, they are all good. Engage your core, breathe. And hands under your knees, roll on your back, hug yourself in. Hands under the knees again, roll up and down on your spine. Coming up to seated. You want to take your flesh out of your sitting, or of your buttocks, so your sitting bones are on the floor. Baddha Konasana. Open your feet today. So you're opening a book, and then hold your feet. Take your elbows on the inside of the knees, pressing elbows in, out, and then knees in. Coming forward here. Heart forward, breathe here. Working those hips where we keep a lot of stress, a lot of emotions, release it. Find your edge of the pose, which is as far as you can go and still breathing comfortably. If you're holding your breath, Or is it start to get choppy? Just back out. And after a few breaths, some of you may even get deeper into the pose. If you find your edge, the muscles usually relax. And the more you do it, the deeper you can go. Slowly come all the way up. Paschimottanasana, straighten your legs, flex your feet. If you have a belt or something, you can even use that under the balls of your feet and hold it here. Otherwise, reach up, inhale and exhale, and reach forward. If you can, some of you may reach your feet, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. So think forward more than down, working the back of your legs and your hips. And after a few breaths, maybe relax your head. You can even make that into this pose into more of a relaxing pose. If you have a big pillow or bolster, you can reach that and then relax here. Just if you want to have it more relaxing. Once you find your pose, just breathe. And slowly come all the way up. Let's do a wide seated position. I recommend, if you feel like you're rounding your back, sit on a blanket or something. I'll show you. It's always easier, and then you get that forward tilt. Flex your feet, hands behind you. So some of you may want to keep your hands behind you and just press gently forward to get to this position. And of course, your legs may not go all the way out. See what works for you. Always listen to your inner voice, what works for you. And once you're here, stay, take a few breaths. If you can take this pose further, maybe arms forward, and then see where your edge of the pose is. Just if you can flex your feet the whole time. And release, relax. As much as you can, even if it's an intense pose. Two more breaths here. And then slowly come all the way up. Shake it out. Move your legs, your hips. Next pose. It's kind of like a pigeon pose, but we are doing it seated, not reclined, and not the regular one. Take your right leg, right ankle above the left knee. Hands behind you, fingers pointing away from you. And then sit up. So again, you don't want that round back. You want shoulder blades together. Flex that right foot. And sit. Opening that right hip. Breathing to the hip. And close your eyes if you're comfortable with it. slowly, let's switch legs. Left ankle, flex the left foot, hands behind you, straight spine. And slowly come out of that pose. Great job. And down on the floor. Almost done, just a few more poses. Let's do one bridge pose. Feel like I need that after all the forward folds. So feet on the floor, butt hip width apart, heels in towards the buttocks, palms facing down. Press both feet into the floor and send your hips up. Imagine you have a ball in between the knees here, so it's inward. You don't want to display the knees out to the sides. You can stay here, or you can interlace your fingers and walk your shoulder blades as close as you can. And create some space in between your chin and your chest. Breathe. And slowly come all the way down. Take your right knee in and extend the left leg on the floor. Press down with that knee. And then send the right knee out a little bit to the right. Flex the left foot. We're kind of doing what we did standing up before. A little easier on the floor. But doing it on the floor can really help you to find how it should feel when you're standing up, if you have the right alignment. And come to the middle, relax that left foot, and send the knee diagonal. So over to the left side, and look over to the opposite side. Supine twist. And close your eyes here. Our digestive system is enjoying this, giving some massage here. And let's come to the middle, switch left knee in. And left knee to the side, on the outside of that left shoulder. And flex your right foot. Just a few breaths here. Relax your right foot. Let's get into the spinal twist, sending the knee over to the right side and looking over to the left. So you're working on getting both shoulders on the floor and that bent knee towards the floor, or maybe even on the floor if you're really flexible. And come to the middle, hug yourself, knees in, maybe circles with the knees just a few times. Or anything else you feel like you need to do before we come to corpse pose. Final relaxation. So corpse pose, feet hip width apart or a little wider. Let your toes hang out to your sides. Arms about 45 degrees from your body, palms facing up, shoulders relaxed, chin slightly tucked. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. Let's take a few breathing exercises before we relax completely. So inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. So inhale, slowly exhale. One more time. Inhale nose. Slowly exhale mouth. Two more times. And one last time. So when you exhale, let everything go. All the tension, if you have any left in your body, thoughts that don't serve you. And then just be with yourself, relaxing in and out through your nose, normal breathing. Relaxing your jaw, make sure the area in between your eyes, your neck, everything is relaxed. And as always, if your mind starts wandering, just gently bring it back. And always focus on your breath. It's there as an anchor for you. And of course, if you have time and feel like it, you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. For the rest of us, start deepening, lengthening your breath, and bring your awareness back to your physical body. And start moving your toes, your fingers. And reaching your arms overhead. Stretching, maybe pointing your toes. And come over and rest on your right upper arm in a fetal position. Take a few breaths there, and when you're ready, with your eyes still closed, if it's comfortable, come up and sit, maybe a crossed leg position or anything else that works for you. Let's take a moment and scan your body, see how you're feeling compared to when you started the class. Check in with your mind, your thoughts. And if you feel calmer, more relaxed, maybe happier, whatever it is, any good feelings you have, you can keep that throughout the day. You even just close your eyes if you get stressed or upset about something, and tune into your breath again. To feel peaceful, try to cultivate peace in your life on a daily basis. Cultivating peace involves spending more time engaging in activities that foster this feeling within you. Whether it is getting out in nature, going for a walk in the city, or sitting to meditate. Surround yourself with people who share your vision and support your dreams, so you engage in harmonious conversation and interaction. Engage your home in a way that feels inviting and restful. Embrace each aspect of your life that nurtures your inner calm and creates an inner and outer tranquility in your life. Palms together. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your beautiful practice with me. Let's bow your head to seal your practice. Wishing you a blissful rest of the day. Namaste.
Don't forget to share the love by subscribing to my channel and contribute with a comment too.